So I wanted to show you guys what I do for power and how little I use and how much, what I do for refrigeration. So you can see up here, I have two solar panels. These are 100-watt solar panels, Amazon special. I don't know the brand of them. So that's 200 watts of solar. And they come down here, and these two wires run into the house and charge it. Now, the house is wired for 110 plugs, and those all come out to right here. I also have my generator in case the solar doesn't work. And this winter, it only failed me, and not really failed, but the sun wasn't out enough that I only need generator a few times. But for the most part, these 200 watts of solar, it kept me going. And I'll show you what I got on the inside for solar bank and refrigerator and all that. Here we are inside, and we have right here the Oukatel, I believe it's pronounced, CN505. It is 500 watts of solar storage. I have the power plugged in here. I also have a 110 charger plugged into the wall. In case I need to run the generator, I just swap these two plugs. This is where all of my power comes from. My refrigerator is running on 12 volts DC. Everything else is USB. As you can see, I have my flashlight charging currently. I have a charger for my Bluetooth speaker. I have a charger for the cell phone. And that's all I use for storage. It's pretty adequate. I could use a little bit more, but it does work for the most part. This gives me about 2.5 days maybe of running if I don't charge it at all, or if I have no sunlight for the solar. And we'll move over here. So this is just all in a cupboard. And then over here we have the refrigerator. This is the Alpicool C60, I believe. It's their largest one. And as you can see, I just have all my food in there. It works well. It is a refrigerator on this side, freezer on that side. It tells you both the freezer and refrigerator temperature, how many volts it's pulling. I do wish that this screen would either like time out and go off, or you could turn it off, because it's kind of bright. I find myself covering it up a lot of the time just so it's darker at night. I don't love that, but I do love the refrigerator. And that's what I'm doing for refrigeration and power. The whole house is wired with 110 outlets. So it can be, if you're running the generator, you can plug anything in and charge it just like normal house. However, those are dead most of the time for me. I have this light mounted up here. It uses a little remote control, and you can just turn it on. It has different brightnesses and whatnot. I pretty much just use natural light color, turn it on full bright, turn it off, if you point it the right direction. And that is just hooked to, if we go outside, this little solar panel up here. Now this is, I believe, intended for like outside a shed or anything like that. It's kind of for outdoor use. It stores its own electricity in a little battery inside of the solar panel, and it works well. I've never had any issues. It has about 8 hours of runtime. I don't need that much lighting in the end of the day, but that is all I do for lighting, and it works extremely well.